I'm Pandora Brown, your Family Advocacy Program Manager at the Detroit Arsenal.
And I am Kim Tizer, your Family Advocacy Program Assistant, and we are coming to you from our homes.
Yes.
Pandora, where are you?
Actually, I'm in my living room, Kim. You're seeing part of the backyard view there from the patio. Yes.
Okay, and I am in our basement, AKA my husband's man cave. This is the prettiest spot I could find in my unfinished basement. And I think this is different and new because, before we thought we were practicing social distancing and we're kind of far apart in our office, but now we've taken it to another level.
Yes.
And we are
Yes,
really
we have.
putting this into place, social distancing.
Yes, we are, Kim. Today, we want to give you some ideas of things you can do if you're staying at home.
That's right. Why not make the very most of our quote unquote staycation while we're here, some of us with family.
Yes, Kim, we really should make the most of this opportunity. Some of us have to be together with our families because we may never have another opportunity quite like this. Some things you can do is to make dinner a group effort. Connect with your kids by having them help with planning and cooking dinner, as well as setting and cleaning the table and doing dishes. Most of us may be fortunate enough to have a dishwasher, but kids really need to learn how to scrub like we did, right, Kim? Back in those days when we didn't have that dishwasher.
I know my
And also
Cinderella. I just had to throw that out there because I had to wash so many dishes. That was my chore. I'll never forget it. Yeah.
Yes.
Love dishwashers.
Exactly. And when you do those skills, though, it teaches the kids life skills, and it creates a space for your children to talk to you. When you're doing an activity, it opens up an opportunity for conversation. Our kids are so glued to the tablets and TV. And so just doing an activity together will make the time go by so much faster.
And I'm going to brag on you because I know you did that recently. We were on the phone, I think, last week, and you said you were going to have your girls help in the kitchen with preparing a meal. How'd
Yes,
that
I
go?
did. It went really well. Actually, my daughter, who doesn't normally like to do any cooking, she and I made spaghetti and chili. And I took my time. I noticed that I don't normally measure as much, but I had to reflect back and make sure I'm teaching her the right way. So we sat there and did piece by piece. And when it was over, she took such pride in it. And we took pictures at the end, actually. Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
You might have a little cook in your house. She may enjoy cooking from here on out.
That's right. I hope so.
Well, something else you can do is read together. I know that if we don't have little ones at home, we may not think in terms of that, but kids of all ages still love it when parents read to them. You can also use reading as a quiet time. If you don't want to read to your kids, use that as a special time to just go to, your special places in the home and just read and relax. And this is something, Pandora, I didn't know until I started looking more closely at this, is that there is such a thing as a morale, welfare, and recreation digital library, where you can find video books that actually will read to your kids, as well as ebooks for older kids and adults. And all you got to do is search for the MWR Digital Library link. Just go online and put in MWR Digital Library. It's a fairly long link, or I would share it here. But when you do that, you're going to find lots of options for you and your family.
Wow, that is really nice. Kim, there are so many good resources in place that we're finding out about because of this unfortunate pandemic that we're living through. But I'm thankful that our FMWR office has that already in place.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you know, Kim, that the service members and their immediate families can take advantage of free health and wellness coaching? Your health and wellness coach will work with you by phone, video, or online for weight management, for fitness, for nutrition, and stress management. This is offered through Military One Source. You'll receive free sessions for up to 1 year. What a valuable resource. To get started, you can call them at 1-800-342-9647.
That really is a valuable offer. I mean, a year worth of free sessions, that has got to be worth hundreds of dollars. But again, it does only apply, I think you said, to active duty service members and their immediate families. So what are civilians and contractors and NAF employees and others, supposed to do? Well, I'm not quite sure. I did look into it. I don't see anything similar out there that's available right now. So I guess what we need to do is just go back to the old-fashioned way of working out and just get outside, which I know is something you did recently, Pandora, and we have a video of that we'd like to share right now.
Okay.
Pandora, and I'm out here demonstrating and putting action to my words. I've been walking since this coronavirus, which I refer to as the carnivorous, started. I'm out here and I'm walking. And my kids are on their bikes. My kids are on their bikes, and we're walking in the neighborhood, and they're on their bikes, and I'm switching back and forth, getting exercise that way as well. And it feels so good.
Well, good for you, Pandora, for getting out and taking your kids with you. And might I add, just looking so good while doing it.
Oh, well, thank you, Kim. We should take an opportunity. We don't have to get dressed up necessarily, but it just feels better when you do. And there are so many things that we can do now for those spending more time at home. You can consider signing up for an online class for a degree. You can, there are lots of things that are offered. You can bake. You can try cooking something new and different. You can write in your journal. You can try cooking something new, play a game, complete a puzzle, start your own YouTube channel. When we first started this, Kim, video one, I had no experience, if you will, with social media. Now I am considering starting a YouTube channel. So everyone look for that during my staycation. I plan to do that in the near future.
If you don't know Pandora, first up, you will soon. But one thing people know about Pandora is she does not let grass grow under her feet. She is a woman of action, which I love. And, going through that list, which was really good, by the way, when you mentioned try cooking something new, it made me think of the day, and it wasn't that long ago, maybe a month or so, that we stepped into Billy Hallmark's office. Billy is the ASAP, which is the Army Substance Abuse
Program Coordinator. Yes.
Coordinator. Thank you. And he was telling us that he was learning to make sushi.
Yes.
Which, quite frankly, I'd be afraid I'd poison myself doing that. But just him talking about it, you could tell he was so excited. He was learning so many new things and about the different kinds of rice and how it's got to be just so. And that was, again, before all this COVID-19 stuff surfaced. But it really is a good reminder to me that just learning something new is so healthy and can just really invigorate you.
Yes. I'm going to reach out to Billy, and that's what we talked about as well early on in these videos, is reaching out to people that we work with. And I have spoken with Billy since then, but I'm going to reach out to him, everyone, and see if Billy will give us an update on what he's doing with his staycation and see if he's making some of that sushi. Sorry about that, Billy. It is sushi. And thank you so much, Kim. I want to thank everyone for,
I think that really is a good idea. And I just wanted to add, it would be so easy to just dwell on the negative aspects of COVID-19. I mean, this is so new. None of us have experienced anything like this in our lifetime. And certainly there are negative aspects to it. I mean, they're very real. It's a trying time, but we don't have to dwell there. We can focus on, as we mentioned before, the opportunities that are presenting themselves to us because of this time. And if we do that, I think we're going to look back at this time with some fond memories. Just like you were saying, you're creating some great memories with your daughters. You're getting out and actually taking photographs that reflect what's going on that they can have with them for forever when they look back on this time.
Yes, and just recently our schools closed. They gave the final announcement that schools would not reopen this year. So we have been bike riding, and we took an opportunity to go ride by the school, and we took a picture in front of the school. And that's something that I'm going to add to the album as part of their memories.
That's
Yes.
great. Such a great idea. Wonderful ideas that we can incorporate during our quote unquote staycation.
Yes. Yes.
And so just remember, we are in it together, and together we are better.
That's right. Next time we'll offer tips to minimize frustration if too much togetherness is taking its toll on you.
I think that sounds good. And on that, I think we are going to leave you with another video. As Pandora said, thank you for watching again. But we want to leave you with this video of Pandora doing some bike riding with her daughters. And I just have to say, you've heard the saying that you never forget how to ride a bike, right?
Yes.
I'm not so sure that's true.
And remember to laugh at yourself. Have fun watching. See you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She's horrible at doing this. Hi everyone, that was a real video of me on the bike.